I'm kind of sad. I can't jam with y'all. All right. And we are off. So rolling5gaySmurfPeekin is actually my team. So we got Joe representing Hover on my team right now. And Brandino just played earlier. And so this is his second match today.
Did we already have a Hover match today?
We did, yes. It was before our last match. So I don't think Brandino got nearly enough of a break from Hover. I really feel for him right now.
Oh, a true Hover player knows no pain.
You are too kind.
Oh, Joe getting stopped by Leffen.
Leffen?
Or is this not Leffen? Is it only Leffen in the volcano?
No, I think Leffen is the yellow one. Or is he green? No. Wait, now I'm confused. Maybe Steve is the green one. I think somebody said earlier it was either Steve Leffen or Asshole.
I remember that we used to call the one in Ancient Lake Blakey.
Blakey, that's a new one.
Yeah, we're in Fossil Canyon now. Not as many opportunities to boost here. But I like to point out that you can do a version of Canyonless with Hover. Which I'd like to be more popular.
Is Hover your vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will be having 2 races tomorrow.
So
one of them against Joe.
Joe is one of the few who holds his controller differently. So to see his gameplay is just incredible.
How does he hold his controller?
Do you know how Oxwaz holds his controller? Like, I think so he doesn't use his thumb. He actually like uses his thumb index and kind of holds it that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he doesn't get that that wear and tear on his thumb.
That was a really, really nasty bonk from Joe. That can happen in Jungle Falls if you're trying to get some air by going onto that ledge to the left of the zipper. But if you mess it up, you get stuck there, and it wastes a lot of time. And pretty much the worst thing that can happen, together with just falling into the water, getting stuck down there.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, like Patty said, it's like holding a pencil.
I could not imagine but playing like that, but there's also the Stacy grip for a controller that also sounds crazy to me.
It's definitely an adjustment. I don't even know if I could do it myself, but to imagine that and then to see, his gameplay it's just mind blowing.
So let's see. Oh no, accidental plane selection here. I want to compare the strats they're using here. The thing with Hover is people don't just do one strat. Like Joe here goes into the fondue really early at the start of the volcano section. A lot of players like to stay on the left ledge for a bit longer.
Oof.
You can try to go for blue balloons at the end, or you can try to use the air zipper.
I think that ending part just looks horrific either way.
on lap 1, I just ignore all boosts at the end and try to grab as many bananas as possible.
It's an interesting strat. I mean, it makes sense too. More bananas you have, the better.
In the second half of the volcano, it's just all players just try to stay on the left ledge.
Yeah. It looks to be more consistent.
But yeah, this track is really hard with hover.
Yeah, it looks it. I think I was mentioning earlier, just having to snake on the left there and have any kind of control going around those corners is gotta be seriously challenging.
Joe doing treasure caves now, and there's different methods you can do to use your blue balloon, and Joe opting to use it immediately after the zipper outside the cave. That's definitely a safe option to use it. Only on lap 3 the AI can mess with it, be in the way.
Yeah.
Gets a 49.
Man,
That's
I missed
incredible.
that. Well, I'm glad you caught that, because I missed it. Brandino's not too far behind.
Yeah, having to go up against Joe is really scary for me. Okay, I do not agree with that low banana count of Joe for Crescent Island. And here he goes over the zipper. That zipper is so easy to miss. Game like thinks, nope, you're in the air, doesn't count.
Oops.
Yeah, the method I use when starting Crescent Island, I just go to the cave at the beginning on the right side. So I have enough bananas. Other players intentionally go onto the ship on lap 1. On Joe's side, we're seeing Pirate Lagoon now. How many boosts can you connect?
Brandino on the last lap of Treasure Caves? No. This is not Treasure Caves.
Crescent
Crescent Island. I always get those two mixed up. What is wrong with my brain?
Well, the bad one, if you're playing card, the bad one is Treasure Caves.
The bad one is Treasure. Okay. Remember it that way.
There are no bad tracks with hover. That's a 54 for Joe. But yeah, Pirate Lagoon, the first default hover track in this race. Next is Whale Bay.
Sub 1 minute though, the dream for me on Pirate Lagoon. The dream.
I find Pirate Lagoon to be so wildly inconsistent.
Yeah, I would probably have to agree.
I used to be better at it, always getting sub 1, but suddenly the last few days I started to get terrible at it again.
I actually like Whale Bay. It's a fun track to practice. Yeah. Oh, Pipsy. Oh no, Pipsy made him miss that balloon. That's unreal.
Oh yeah, the Paddy's legendary whale bass song. A true classic of DKR music.
Yeah, Patty's not here to sing. No.
Oh, Paddy will sing the Pokemon theme in any language you want. Joe is in Everfrost Peak, a very, very fun track with hover. There's so many ways to combine boosts that you could just go flying. And the big one is the air zipper at the start of the lap that Joe is having some difficulties with, but if you can connect that zipper well, you get a beautiful boost out of it.
Beautiful boost. I like the thought of that. Ooh, he still hit that air zipper. Nice. Dang, Pipsy again, trolling Joe.
That's the thing with Joe. Yeah, you can see a lap from him where he misses the zipper and things like that, and he still destroys my laps when things go well. So, wow, you see why I'm scared of running against him.
I was very scared about going against Chloral, but I made it.
Well, Chloral is not a robot, I think.
Close.
Nice, Bernardino opening with the air zipper.
Good stuff.
Not perfect positioning because it slowed him down a bit, but it's still better to get it.
Than not, yeah.
Oh, and he goes for both ground zippers in the tunnel. That's not an easy thing to do.
The one thing that's good about bonking with the hover is it's not as punishing.
Yeah.
Like plane or vehicle, or I'm sorry, not vehicle. They're all vehicles. Car. I'm a car. I probably need to get food.
DKR runners can only eat bananas.
My brain
Only
is
allowed
banana.
food.
Clobot. Nice, Patty.
And yeah, Valorous Cove Hover. That's not exactly an easy track. You get really only one blue balloon to use it. Like there's other ones, but I'm not sure. I think that it's slower to even get them, and faster to just go cut the corner. So essentially, you get one blue balloon, however you want to use it.
I missed Joe's time there.
So now, since Joe is
1:37.
one full track ahead, we get to see another Valorous Cove. Snowball Valley Joe going for the right side opening.
I was gonna say I don't think I saw that in any of the runs earlier. They just went to the left.
It's definitely slower for me to get all those bananas there because I guess it's not as punishing to miss one of the balloons if you have a lot of bananas, but still.
I think Joe is also one in I believe it's what is that track? Frosty Village. He goes to the left instead of the right.
Yeah, that's a really weird one, right? But yeah, Joe with 46.
Yeah, that's better than my car time.
I have 45 in the tournament. Just showing off a bit.
Flexing over here.
Yeah, what strat will Joe use in the village? Oh.
And to our surprise,
But that balloon strat is new to me. Keeping the balloon to use it after the triple zippers.
That's
Not this time though.
And we got Brandino finishing.
It was a very solid time.
145.39.
Frosty Village is a track where you see so many different strats. There's even a shortcut you could use.
Oh, he missed that balloon and the zipper.
But I think some players have used the shortcut already in this tournament. But it's a risky one, for sure.
I missed if Brandino started on the left or the right at the beginning of Snowball. Does he go to the left first?
I admit that I also didn't pay attention.
We are wonderful commentators.
Absolutely. And yeah, Haunted Woods is one of those tracks where there are no blue balloons, so the only difference between balloon races and time trial is that balloon races has more opportunities for you to get trolled by RNG with the AI.
Both Haunted Woods and Snowball Valley, you blink and you miss it.
Yep.
That was pretty smooth. We got a 53 coming from Joe.
Well, there goes my tournament PB for that track.
Yeah, that's 53.72. Whew.
Windmill Plains, now that's one of the scariest hover tracks.
Really?
A really long one. Again, different strats you can do, and also some big potential time losses.
Where Joe just passed that water area, was he trying to go for that air zipper? Like, can you hit that?
You can.
Okay.
I find it inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
It looks to be.
At the start of lap 2 and 3, you want to get that combination of 3 boosts. You want to use a blue boost into a ground zipper into an air zipper. And still try to grab the blue balloon afterwards.
Brandina's starting up Haunted Woods. Joe on the final lap of Windmill Plains. I have to say, for Brandino's second match today, he's playing really well. Because if that were me, my hand would be dead.
Again, hover players, they have to live with the pain.
Mini hover.
Oh, nice. Brandino going for the zipper on the left. You like to see that. That zipper on the left side, the first one you can use in Haunted Woods, is notoriously hard to hit. Many players just ignore it.
It looks like he just slid right through it.
I tried to get it by a timed jump.
Is it because you're just having too much speed going around that corner, or what's going on there?
I don't exactly understand it. If there's like uneven ground that the game sticks here in the air, probably it.
Makes better sense.
On the other side, Greenwood Village. Another really tough one. Lots of opportunities to bonk with tight turns. Then you bonk in the wrong spot and you can't take the zipper.
Ooh.
Yeah, then you have to try to boost up that hill, but not too fast to hit the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could successfully do that better with the car more than you can hover. It just seems like you get much more air with hover when you do that.
Yeah, definitely easy to hit that ceiling with hover.
Mm.
So, entering the last of the default hover tracks, River Palace.
River Palace, yes. Oh no, Brandino missing that zipper.
Gets the air zipper by just jumping into it.
Yeah.
Good backup.
So they hit the R button to make the hover jump. So they hit the air zipper. That's what happens.
Yeah. The hover can actually jump. It's like Mario Kart.
Brandino finished with the 153. It was a low 153.
Let's see what he does in Greenwood Village.
Cheers.
The AI being really annoying at the start, as usual.
Yeah, Diddy is not being kind either.
It's always Diddy.
Whoa, Joe is slipping under that log.
Now the show goes to Space Dust Alley. And this track is an experience with whatever vehicle you're using.
Seriously.
He wants to get a balloon past that magnet balloon, but it seems he doesn't even go for it.
Ooh.
I'm always interested in the strats he uses. Some of them are quite uncommon. I think what most people try to do is get a triple balloon to use it in the open middle portion of the track.
I think what's interesting is some runners, they just pick up a category and don't even study any strats, and they kind of, make their own strats. And that's where you end up seeing a variety when it comes to that.
Yeah, I tend to be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think we, need the variety. It's just cool to see.
I feel like Joe's strat there to just get the double balloon and boost into the tunnel is not exactly easier, because if you bonk, you have nothing to get speed again. You don't have a balloon.
Yeah.
The best backup strat I ever used for Space Dust Alley is I bonked in the middle portion where the ship shoots at you, but I had a magnet balloon and the AI, so I used the magnet to instantly get speed again.
The magnet, a good old magnet.
137 in Space Dust with bonking.
It's probably better than my playing time.
Yeah, there's a reason why so many people want to start ATR on Space Dust.
Yeah, it's definitely reset heavy. Joe going around that corner so smoothly.
Yeah, the choice of Dark Moon Hover. It's actually not as difficult as you think it is, because it's hover, though. the penalty for bonking is very small compared to car.
True. Very, very true.
And you can even go for the out of bounds if you want to.
With hover?
It works with hover.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think I've seen anyone try it in this tournament yet. Maybe if Nordic was here.
No, Timber.
Okay, I want to see how Brandino does this balloon strat now. Nice. He did use the triple strat. It's always good to see, and it works out.
That looked like a smooth first lap.
$148 for Joe. Dina tries it a second time.
Ooh.
Keeps the balloon.
Nice.
There's no consistent way to keep that balloon. If you go too far to one of the sides, you bonk it. That's not worth it. You just have to pray that you don't hit the magnet. The fabulous rainbow balloon. Okay, Brandino won't get it 3 out of 3, but he gets past the magnet balloon 3 out of 3, and that's incredible.
Yeah.
I almost never get that.
This is a really good space test from him.
Really?
And we finish with 146.06. Just
Wow.
shy of 145.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Joe is about to finish Star City. So Star City, this might be my least favorite track with hover because of how many runs it has killed.
Oh, really?
Like, I was ahead by like just a handful of seconds of my PB, and then I'm going to Star City and just I am in the reds afterwards.
It didn't look like a fun track.
The game loves to throw items at you in Star City.
I don't think Joe goes for the trick that's in here.
He does.
Oh, wow, he does. He just proved me wrong. Wow.
Yeah, but Ben would be proud.
I know when I watched his run, I think it was last week, he did not. So he's probably been practicing this, which is very cool to see.
I have been practicing it too. Can't make it faster than non-shortcut. Like, if you're comfortable with the non-shortcut strat, then it's hard to make this worth using.
Yeah.
It's not an obvious time saver like all those plain out of bounds.
Yeah.
The AI, they come right at you and also drop items. You don't have that problem if you do it in time trial.
Wow, getting it.
Dino finishing with a 201 is Dark Moon. I don't know how the items work with this, but I've seen a couple once when I did the shortcut.
Wow.
Joe with finishing his run.
I think that was a 29-27. I think maybe that's supposed to be. He split late. I'm not really
Easy
sure.
to split late.
29-26. Okay. Very good. GG indeed, and my teammate surprising me with those strats at the end there. I'm very proud of my teammate.
The scary teammate.
But Brandina's, oh no, that was a poor placement of that. I don't even know if there was
Really,
any
an
way.
item at that there? That's so weird. But it's Star City, so I'm not surprised.
I don't even know if there was any way for him to avoid that without like falling off the bridge.
For me, Star City is the trolliest track when it comes to items.
That's very true. You got all those twists and turns and, you know, this risky part with the bridge and falling off.
90-degree turns are fun. Yeah, I don't think Brandino goes for this trick in here. I think he just plays it all the way through. So yeah, we're seeing non-shortcut as well.
Good. Variety there. I think that was the same issue earlier.
So you have to know how to vent if you want to be good at the non-shortcut version.
It's always cool to see both. Brandino's doing really well in this run, though. Very good gameplay. I don't remember what his time was earlier.
Well, on speedrun.com, if that is accurate, his PB is a 33:13.
He raced earlier, but I don't remember what his time was. Oh no! He turned
That
too
mistake
late.
would have been a disaster with car.
Yeah, very true.
But in hover, it's not that bad. Never use the shield there at the beginning where it's very easy to hit the items.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
And let me see if Joe wants to come in here. And...
So,
On my end, you're still playing.
Yeah, right?
Oh, whoops.
What is
Well-
the sorcery?
Spoiler alert. Overall, better run than my first. I was only 4 minutes behind PB, and I finished equal with my last PB, which was a 33:12. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering what it was earlier. I couldn't remember what your time was earlier, but I know that this run was very well played. It was a lot.
Oh, did you tie your PB?
I tied my old PB that was about 8 seconds slower than the
yeah.
current.
Good
But
shit.
Nice.
I'm fine with it.
And you got a wonderful space dust alley. Oh, we were so hyped about it.
Yeah.
Me or Joe?
You.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty decent.
decent. Oh my god, these runners right
You
now.
skipped the magnet balloon every single time. That's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, that was just like I was holding to the left and praying to God that I'd miss the balloon. That's my strat.
But yeah, you two got good runs here.
Yeah. Very well played.
GG, Joe.
GG, Brandino. Nice run.
Same to you, dude. 29-28's great. Oh my gosh.
He split a little late, but I think it was a 29-26 finish.
Yeah.
What's your PB?
29:09, I believe.
Oh wow, so you played really close to PB. That's
Both of you.
Hover is
Okay.
such an exciting bunch of levels, I have to say.
So after watching you, Joe, I'm not any less scared than before to face you.
Hey, if you just patent that Oxbla's grip,
Yeah.
I promise it'll be much less torturous.
Well, that I don't know. It doesn't sound like physically possible to play that way.
Yeah, it was weird, like the first day to play that way, but I
Day.
knew to just stick through it because there's no way I can do that with my thumb. It's just
Yeah.
like dead in 10 seconds.
Maybe I could try it with a bad controller.
What do you? Okay, I'm curious. Hover people, what do you look for in a good hover controller? I like loose stick and clicky buttons.
Clicky buttons. What does this mean?
Clicky buttons, kind of like just like if you listen, like kind of like that, where you can hear yourself hitting the button. It's kind of just this thing of like if I can hear it, I feel like I'm doing it better.
Yeah,
Okay.
like good rebound on the controllers, I guess.
Yeah,
From the buttons.
that's a good way to describe it.
I use my good controller for hover.
I guess probably for hover specifically, I think that might be like the one vehicle that I think a conditioned controller doesn't matter as much. I feel like with car and plane, it's a lot more of like what you prefer is gonna really, it's gonna really impact your gameplay. I feel like hover is like the one where you could get away with possibly having a beat up controller.
What a coincidence that the Waterworks speed game called Wave Race that I'm running is better played with loose sticks. At least for me.
Bad thing about hovers though, it's a good way to say bye to your control stick,
Yeah.
as I've learned.
Mm-hmm. That's snaking.
I'm worried that my stick is gonna snap soon. It's just getting squeakier and squeakier the more hover races I do.
I would, if I were you, I would just buy another controller right now if you can.
I do have one ready.
Oh, that's good.
I keep a second DKR controller ready for emergencies.
Yeah, when that happened to me, I didn't have another controller, and then I cried.
I would really cry too. It's awesome.
Ready to hot swap the controllers during a race, just in case.
Oh, I want to see a race where somebody swaps a controller and manages to win. That would honestly be incredible.
Yeah, Joe could pull it off against scrubs like me.
I mean, if I'm gonna swap between my Retrobit and my normal controller, I'm not sure how that would go.
Oh God. We have some really good competition here in Hover. I have to say, just everybody's really putting forth their all.
Yeah, hover's where it's at.
Yeah, Hover. Oh, and it's also Hover. You got to have the endurance because you do every track in the game.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was really feeling for you because you already had one match today, so you pretty much did
Honestly?
like 40 tracks.
Honestly, I felt better second time around. I think I just warmed myself up with the first race.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You did really well this time.
Can do even better next time. Hopefully, that 32 is just waiting for me.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, you'll get that soon.
Calling my name, man.
I think something about those hover races is that I feel like you see the most variety of strats out of all the vehicles.
Just
Yeah.
about Hover, because Hover is there's so many different ways to play, especially even just with like how people use balloons versus zippers
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
Mhm.
so much variance in the way you can pull things off.
Joe, when I watch you, I sometimes I'm really surprised by some of the strats you use.
Is there any you could think of off the top of your head, for example?
Like using a double boost into the first tunnel in Space Dust.
Oh yeah, I think it's very possible that might be faster because just like going around to hit that zipper loses some of your speed, and like you have to kill some of it anyway once you enter the tunnel. But if you use that double or even a single right after the first zipper, you can take more of that speed without killing it right away. And you guys you save those balloons for like the next tunnel zipper, right?
I
You
just
like-
use it for a triple at the open section. The thing
Yeah.
is, you can't really mess up that boost. I guess you can
Yeah, well,
hit
I
the
just do a
wall at
single
the
balloon.
very end, but it's
Yeah, I
not
just do a
a-
single balloon into that zipper, and it's still really fast. So I haven't timed the difference, but at least comfort-wise, it seems really good.
I guess if
get
you're
like
really
low
good-
130s, 1-2x.
if you're really good at maxing out your boosts, all those single strats pay off more.
Yeah, for sure. But sadly, none of us are named Patty, so just gotta take a seat.
And that's just watch you like bonking in a lap and missing boosts, and you're still easily beating my time.
That's what's insane about DKR, or just like speedrunning in general, is like when you have like this variance. Like you'll see people make the same mistakes, yet faster runners can recover, and it's like how? Because it's the same mistake, and it's just like top player privilege, really.
Yeah, that was me and everybody else's life playing Link to the Past when we would race Selna. It would be like very rare he would die somewhere early and be like 2-3 minutes behind, and then he would catch up in like 15 minutes. We were like,
That's
what?
crazy.
Are you kidding?
That's insane.
Fun fact: Zelda has played TKR in the past.
Yeah, he's got some good times there too.
Joe, you do Super Castlevania 4 too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always see you running some old like 16-bit games. It always looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's one of my top favorites for sure.
It's
This game too.
Yeah, this game is like I run a lot of games, but DKR is the one that I'm like always running, like on the side somewhere. Like I'm doing some time trials or I'm working on something else, but DKR is like a constant for me.
DKR is
Yeah.
Bay. Yeah.
It is nice how you can like kind of play this game on the side as well without feeling like you have to put everything into some other game.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what's nice about it, and I think racing game speedruns just work better for that reason because you have just so many ways that you can practice. Like you can time trial, you can do RTA runs.
Yeah.
And with time trials especially, it's like you can be so fast and loose with those, like you don't even need to record them half the time.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's nice. But hey, we had a long day of races today, so I want to thank Des for commentating most of them.
Oh yeah.
No problem. fun.
Thank you, Andy, and thank you, Andy Bundy. Thank you, double the Andys, for also commentating today. We had a great set of races, and what's on the docket for tomorrow?
Yeah, we got a few
have-
tomorrow too, don't we?
Yeah, we have 5 races tomorrow.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so I will be running one. I know Joe is running one as well.
Yeah.
I don't see Brandino on here. I see Andy Panther. I see him on here.
Yep, Andy and I firing it up at 4:20 p.m. Eastern.
Oh snap! Okay, I'll try to be around for that for sure. Okay.
Oh wait, so did we actually say we'd do it at 4:20?
I mean,
Yeah, we're
it's
doing it that
We have to. We have to. It sounds
Because then the other race is the second race for me on the list.
I only see one race for you for
Okay,
tomorrow.
so we had a bit of a misunderstanding. I thought that I would be racing Shojalix there later. I'll have to figure that out.
Retro.
But okay, if the crowd wants the 420 race,
Yes, please.
I think you're hard pressed to find people that don't want the 420 race. So tomorrow we have some really good runners facing off too. Just looking, we got double the Asbos. We got Kaves. Oh, Joe's going again. Oh, we have a hover tomorrow. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited to see what we can pop out tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun again, and if anyone's around to help commentate, it'd be wonderful.
All right, I think we're done for the day here. So once again, thank you everybody for turning out, and thank you to our DKR staff and commentators and racers. Everybody did an awesome job today, and really happy that we're blasting right through everything.
Yeah. GG's everyone, and I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening.
You too. Thanks everyone.
GGs.
Do
say
you
yes.